Well, hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, day 1103 of What's She Up To Now. And I am, of course, having some kind of technical difficulties. For some reason on Facebook, where I usually record my live videos and then share them about the internet, my Sharon Horne-Ellstrom page and my Pajama Grandma page are both automatically shutting down my Facebook app. No idea why. And I tried it about 6 or 7 times, and I tried a couple different pages, figured out I could do my Supersize Your Business page, and so I did that video first. I could do my Get Up and Go Challenge page, so I did the Get Up and Go Challenge next. Then I did, and I tried again on my Sharon Horne-Ellstrom page and Pajama Grandma page. Both just automatically shut the app down. So I recorded on the Thrive Challenge page. Luckily, I have other pages that I can record on, but that's weird. I think that big tech is doing some strange things to us, so we better have backup plans. We better have alternatives. Should that have not worked, if I couldn't have gotten anywhere on any of my Facebook platforms, I would have gone to my StreamYard platform, created my videos, and then figure out a way to share them out on my other platforms like I do every day. It's the thing about technical difficulties. Something with Facebook usually happens about every other week. Something that I'm used to doing in the way that I do things, which for me, it's a real pain in the rear because I'm visually challenged, right? I'm legally blind. And so to do anything out of the ordinary is really, really frustrating. It's like really frustrating when they do an algorithm change or a actual platform visual change. It's super hard for me to figure out how to do stuff. But I never give up. I always figure it out. I just keep plugging away till I figure it out. I blow it up on my big TV, and I just figure out the new way of doing it, and then I figure out, well, how does that translate on my small computer, and then I do it that way and do a lot of things that way. But when you get first thing in the morning, you wake up and all of a sudden things that you're used to doing don't work, and for no explicable reason, that's when it gets a little frustrating. But today, I didn't even get frustrated. I just kept going and kept trying until I found a page that would work. Did that video, came back, tried another one that would work, did that video, came back, tried it again and again, still didn't work, said, okay, well, let's see what pages do work. So I tried a couple other pages, got the Thrive Challenge page to work, and recorded it there. So it's just as easy for me to share it from there as it is from my Sharon Horne-Ellstrom page. Now, after I'm done making videos today, I have to go figure out why are 2 of my pages automatically shutting down my Facebook app, because that doesn't make any sense. And it seems like the other functionality on my app is working, so what's up with that? Well, maybe it's something to do with my not updating my phone. I haven't been updating my phone lately because it's supposed to ask me at 11:34 at night, and it hasn't been asking me, and I've got my phone on the charger then, so it's not automatically doing it for some reason. So maybe after this, I'm going to have to actually update my app, and then I'll probably wipe out my whole Facebook account. Who knows? I don't know. Technology, and that's the challenge with platforms and things that are outside of our control. And guess what? We can't control everything. It just makes life more complicated. And it's easy to use apps and platforms that other people have created. But we have to remember that we're always using them within the limitation of their technical capability, as well as their whims, their desires, what they want or don't want us to do on their particular platform. We have to follow their rules, just like we expect people to follow our rules in our organization, in our groups, in the things that we create. So that was annoying this morning, but I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. It's just another test for me to not get upset about technical challenges or technical difficulties. And I've gotten so much better about it. Normally, if something like that happened, it would ruin my whole day. And I'm like, okay, so I've ruined my whole day over something that's outside of my control. Does that really make sense? No. So let's not do it. So what was this amazing challenge that I was having trouble sharing today? Well, it was a Harry Potter quote. Maybe that's it. The magic in the internet isn't working properly. But I love Harry Potter. I love J.K. Rowling and the Harry Potter series of books. I remember reading all of them to my kids when they were younger, when they first came out. As each book came out, I remember going to the store at midnight a couple of times to get the releasing books so that I could read them to the kids, and we always did. And so today, in Do One Thing Every Day That Centers You, our 365-day challenge for this year, it was a Harry Potter quote. It is our choices, Harry, that show that what we truly are, far more than our abilities. And of course, that's to remind us all that it's the choices, the decisions, the actions we make, the things we think, and the actions we take that show the world and us who we really are and what we're capable of and what our abilities are, not what we think our abilities are. We can always improve and build on our abilities. So that was the big quote and the big challenge today that wasn't wanting me to share it. Get Up and Go challenge, day 4 today. Day 4 already. Day 35 of our 365 day challenge already. It seems like you start out and everything's so slow, and then boom, it goes really, really fast. And all of a sudden, we're at day 362 and the year's almost over. So today, Get Up and Go challenge was all about thinking about the things that you want and not limiting ourselves by what we think we can or should or deserve or is possible for us, about using the truth that we have infinite possibilities at our fingertips. We have infinite opportunities to make choices and decisions and look at different things. So anything that we want, it's possible for us to find a way to achieve that. And I say that with 100% certainty. I know that maybe it doesn't, the how you get the thing that you want doesn't come about exactly like you think it should happen, but the what you want, you're absolutely positively capable of creating that in your life, or you wouldn't think of it, you wouldn't dream of it, you wouldn't imagine it, you wouldn't even desire it, you wouldn't dream big about it, because it wouldn't even pop into your mind if you weren't capable of creating that in your life. Our idiom for today for Supersize Your Business was a penny saved is a penny earned. And I busted out my little bank, which isn't very full in 2020 and 2021. Normally I'll fill this a couple of times a year because we're going out and about and we're exchanging value and products and services, and I get change, and I would take my change and pop it in a jar. Now it could also be because we started a jar for my granddaughter in 2020 and most of my change I put in her jar, but it's definitely noticeable the lack of change I have now versus when we were running around and going places all the time. I think that's just, one of many things that have changed in the last almost year. I guess we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the pandemic exploding, and it's actually the day after my birthday is when everything in the United States started to get shut down in March. So it's easy for me to actually remember when that happened. Not as if 2020 wasn't incredibly memorable anyway, but it certainly is. So those are the challenges I'm working on. I'm also doing a couple of other people's challenges, which I find challenging to fit in with my other things and my other obligations. But and so even though I'm doing those challenges, a lot of times I'm doing them like most people in the background. I'm doing them on my own time frame. And one in particular I'm doing is a 14-day challenge by a great mentor of mine. And it's hard because he's across the pond, and in the time zone is so different, and it's giving me a great appreciation for when I'm doing things and I have people from Great Britain or Europe participating in my challenges, and what it is a commitment and a dedication to actually participate because of the times difference. If you're getting up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning to participate in someone's challenge because they're in a different time zone, that shows true dedication and true commitment, and that you really want to obtain the subject matter, and you want to learn, you want to apply it, and you want to grow. So I totally am appreciating the time zone difference. It's just something that we forget, we take for granted. We always think everybody is experiencing the same things we are, and they absolutely positively totally aren't. So that's it. That's all I've got today. Go out and make it an amazing day. If I can help you in any way, ask in the comments below. I'm going to go troubleshoot my technical difficulties and know that somehow, some way, I'll figure out a solution, whether it's my Facebook pages are shut down for some reason or not, or I have to update my phone. I'm sure there's an answer to this ever evolving question of technical difficulties and technical challenges. Catch you tomorrow.